Thanks, Ant. Yes, this year's Brit Awards looks like it's going to be even better than last year. There'll be performances from Radiohead, Lily Allen, Muse and many, many more. And yes, the rumours are true. Take That will be performing live on stage tonight with a one-off exclusive appearance from Robbie. Personally, I can hardly wait to see that. Tonight's audience will be jam-packed with A-list celebrities. And personally, I'm really looking forward to catching up with Simon Carr and Alan Pegg, who will be taking to the stage later. Rock god Steve Tyler will be here to present Best Newcomer Award, and the legendary Oasis will be here to claim their Outstanding Contribution Trophy. Before all that though, the real reason I'm here in Westminster today, the mighty Arctic Monkeys will be performing tonight, and right now they're holed up in a hotel right across the road getting themselves ready. So I'm going to be catching up with the boys later, so come back to me in 20 minutes, Anne, and we'll be finding out about the Brits and prying into those rumours about Nelly Furtado. See you then. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Hayley Laurance and you're watching Later on 10. And on tonight's show, Kelly Panay will be joining us and talking about some of her music collaborations. Kelly, thank you for joining us.
You're most welcome.
How are you?
Having me. Very well, thank you.
Good. Kelly, tell us some about what you're up to at the moment. You've got some very exciting music collaborations going on with the fantastic Amy Winehouse and obviously the legendary Robbie Williams.
I do indeed.
Tell me how that all came about and how that came together.
Well, I live in Camden and Amy's a friend of a friend and we were in there drinking really and she knew that I wrote. So she just approached me while we were having a few beers and...
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that many people admire about Amy Winehouse, is she is quite a real people's person.
She
and
is.
She's not at all sort of affected in any way. She's obviously a very talented young lady, but she's always sort of kept it quite real.
That's right.
And obviously there's been a lot of press about her recently. Is she really sort of, does she seem like a troubled person to you? When you've obviously written Rehab with her,
Yeah.
what was going through her head then?
I think if you're in a creative industry and you live in London, I think that I wouldn't say she's got a problem, I would say that that's part of her lifestyle and so therefore it's quite easy to write about. As opposed to, you know, she's got a real problem.
And how about, how's our Robbie then? How's things been with
Robbie's
him?
a babe, you know, he's...
Obviously made a lot of people jealous.
Well, he is quite attractive and very talented young man.
And is the material that you're working with him at the moment quite different to the sort of stuff that he was doing before? Because I know his last album wasn't as successful as he would have liked it to be, but obviously he's looking for a fresher sound now. It's quite a competitive market.
Yeah, I think that he's just trying to go back to his real roots and his heart really, which I think is like more kind of like Motown soul-y stuff as opposed to like the commercial thing. And I think it'll be very useful for him because he's reaching an age where he's got a different kind of audience.
Absolutely,
so,
yeah. It's a slightly older, sort of mature sound going on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And obviously slightly competitive. So, but anyway, thanks very much for joining us. It's been great to have you on the couch, and we look forward to hearing more from you soon.
Thank you.
And a little later on, we'll be hanging out in trendy San Francisco and getting an insider's view on which is the best Greek island. But first, time for a city break with a twist. If you thought that spending time on the beach wasn't an option after seeing the sights of the European capital city, ordinarily you'd be right. Not this month though, if you go to Paris. In 2002, the city's authorities came up with the idea of closing a 2-mile stretch of road by the Seine in the centre of town, dumping 100 tonnes of sand down and creating Europe's first urban beach. 4 years on and voila, Paris plage has proved so popular that it's still going strong. So Glenda Gilson popped over there with her polka dot bikini to taste beach life with a difference.